here's the deal. I want to have this conversation. It's about success and a little bit about life, and hopefully a lesson in there. Everybody used to ask me when I was younger, in my 20s, and I became a successful builder on my own. They said, "How did you do it, Scott? How did you do it?" And it was those same people, some of them, who, when I was growing up, were like, "You're not going to be anything. You're not going to do it. You can't do it." And I'll be honest, I didn't have a great childhood. And I think it was, I've learned, and I learned then, that you can take your anger or your hurt or even any energy you have. It doesn't have to be negative energy, but I've learned that you can take negative energy and turn it into something positive. It's like turning bad to good. And if you can master that, and I'm going to soon teach people how to do that, to take everything you got and even take any bad situation that comes your way and flip it, turn it into something positive. Because once you learn how to do that, you're in peace all the time. Sure, you might get a little angry here or there or whatever, but you're still really in peace because you know it's all going to work out in the end no matter what. So when people used to ask me, "Scott, how did you do this?" or "How did you become that successful?" One, I did what I love to do. First thing, always do what you love to do. And I know I mentioned that before. But on the other token, you must see it. You have to see it and feel it. And when I mean that, it's like a secret. All you got to do is see it. Life's really simple. Picture it in your mind, see it, and start to take the steps and believe it. And it will happen. It will happen and happen and happen for you, door after door. Remember when I was younger, I used to drive down Dune Road in the Hamptons and look at those big mansions, and I'd say to myself, because I love to build. I've been building tree houses since I was 10. Working in the cabinet shop with my great-grandfather or my dad in the garage. Always doing something with wood, and I was reading blueprints at 12. And it was amazing. I could build anything. And I remember driving down Dune Road, and I would say, "I'm going to build one of those someday." And I didn't mean for myself. I didn't want one. That wasn't my goal. My goal wasn't to have one of those houses. My goal was to build one of those houses for somebody else. So long story short, I believed it, and I kept seeing it, and I was building my business, and door after door, and all I did was do the best job that I could because I loved it. And it wasn't work for me because I love what I did. And you know, sure enough, not even 2 years later, there I was on that same road, building a $6 million home in my 20s for somebody else. And my high was walking away from that saying, "I built that." And my goal wasn't to build it get one for myself or to get a fancy car, or to, you know what I mean? The goal was not to build that house for myself. It was to build it for somebody else. And that's the key. It was the secret. And I saw it, and I saw it. And it happens. It's anything you want in your life. You see your path ahead. Don't waver from that. Keep believing it and believing it no matter what obstacles thrown in your way. And you will be a success, not just in business, but in life. Stay real. Take care.